Hello and welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica. I'm here delivering your goddess energy messages from your source and just shining some light on perhaps the nuggets of truth that you will resonate with to light your way. So let's get right into the reading and find out what goddesses are going to be paying us a visit for today's message. So I'm hoping that this is finding you well. Welcome if you are new to my channel, and welcome back to all those loving these messages from your divine goddess. And I'm honored to be here with you and walking alongside you in this beautiful journey. So let's see, I'm feeling that one. So we got Azume for humor. Love that. Lots of laughing is such a healing energy. Let's see what other goddess is going to be here with us in Azume. That one. Aphrodite, romantic love. Oh, I love this. And then you can see with my rose quartz, all the colors here as well as pink. I guess we're going to be just really channeling into that heart chakra with that energy. So let's see what whose energy and perhaps story is aligning with this, and so we can get a kind of a clearer picture on the story with tarot. So we asked tarot to be with us and tapping into beautiful energy of messages. And I'm feeling that one. So we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. So a little bit of some stagnant energy here a little bit, as far as there's something in our way perhaps of feeling the humor and romantic love. So let's go into that a little bit. Yes, Queen of Wands. Great energy. Spark, very compassionate, but full of love and guidance and knowing, a little bit of hidden energy as well. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, I'm feeling that some of you maybe perhaps feel a little bit stuck from getting into that humor and romantic love. So we're gonna talk more about that. Let me move this a little bit so we have a little bit of extra room. My large rose quartz takes up a lot of space, and she can, so we're just gonna have to move around her, right? Yep, this bottom one. All right, so a little bit of feeling trapped or isolated. I'm feeling more isolated, maybe in this one. Yes, okay, so we've got the Six of Cups. So we could be going back home. We could be feeling like maybe I'm feeling a young love here. And start. We've got two. We've got the Star and the World. So we're going to put those right there. Give me one more. And then I'm going to clarify that Eight of Swords and Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm seeing something really beautiful this one. King of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely we've got some masculine energy here, and this could be someone that you're dealing with or who you feel that you are. I'm going to do some clarifying. Clarify. There we go. All right, Queen of Pentacles. So we've got the King and Queen, so that could be energetically your feminine and masculine that you are wanting. So we've got love here. We've got success. We've got marriage and union, and this is beautiful. Actually, this is all about love. We just need the lovers here, right? Right, that one. All right. So Six of Wands. So some recognition here of this. It's gaining attention. And I'm seeing that, so I like sometimes to go to the shadow aspect and deal with that and what's in our way, what's getting in our way of our humor and our romantic love. What are some perhaps little obstacles? And I don't feel that for whoever's energy I'm tapping into today that it's something big, but there's just some things that deserve a little bit of tweaking here. And this could also be for some of those that are not in partnership, that this could be also that humor and love within yourself. And it can, yes, and romantic love. Like when we find love within ourselves and self-love, then we open ourselves to actually finding it with a partner. And so the success here is that it's definitely anchoring into that, these Queen and King of Pentacles. So this is earthly. This is something tangible. This is not in the 5D. If this is any type of twin flame energy, romantic energy, this is something that is definitely anchored into the balance of the two. I'm seeing that, I don't know, perhaps this was a love that started very innocent like. Perhaps it was friendship. Perhaps that it wasn't expected. Perhaps this person makes you laugh a lot. And you don't quite know because you didn't see that person as your person, that you're kind of like, no, I don't, he or she just makes me laugh. But I love that. I feel that is an extremely sexy trait, is having someone that keeps you laughing. And I'm gonna also, let's do a butterfly really quick before I go any further, because I feel I want as big a picture as possible. And laughter, this one, keep the faith. So I love that. I can't wait to show you guys the colors on this spread. It's very beautiful. It's very dreamy. We've got the star card here. We've got strength, Wheel of Fortune. So you could be a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Aquarian energy is here. That very hopeful, dreamy. This could be a dream. This could be someone you're crushing on. There's kind of several energies coming in here, what this could be. But I don't feel that too much is holding us back other than ourselves. And in order for this to go upright, you've got to get past this. So in order to move over into perhaps an area of emotion, of that love, of that feeling, we must get rid of this limiting belief system. So this limiting belief system could be this very innocent love, but with this, so whenever I see the Six of Cups and the flowers in the cups, so there's not a lot of emotion here. They are cups, it is feelings, but it's very innocent, it's very gentle, it's also very expiring. These flowers will dry up and they can go away. So perhaps because this was not what your attachment to an idea of your love or relationship or what that could have been, like, oh, you've got this idea, it looks great on paper, and then he or she shows up and she's got quirks and she's funny and she's not the traditional thought that you had in mind of who you were going to be with. So perhaps this is a new thing that, and I put this right side up because I do feel that it's just this really simple tweak of your own imprisoning mind of maybe making this step. Maybe this is just a really good friendship or a childhood friendship that you've had and you've never crossed that line, and perhaps it's time. And I say go for it because, though I would rather move forward than have regret of the what ifs, and that takes strength. especially crossing perhaps a line or being vulnerable and speaking your truth of saying, you know what, I've got feelings for you. Is there something here? And seeing where that goes and being open. I don't feel that yes, it can make something awkward, but what if? What if? Right now, I'm seeing the Ten of Cups, that this could be your person. And so, laughter. These goddesses here, like, to me, that is the roadmap to romantic love and passionate love right here. Someone's ability to make us laugh lasts a lifetime. To be in laughter has been my journey with my man and with my partner, and to be given the gift of making someone laugh and to receive it is so huge. It's such a turn on. It's so connecting, and I feel that is quintessentially just tapping into our God and Goddess energy, because look at life everywhere. Like, to laugh with someone is so healing. And if you're in a relationship and that has fizzled, get your joy back, get your giggles back, start teasing one another, start playing with one another, and being compassionate. She's Queen of Pentacles is so loving, so connected to earth. Get back out into earth. Take your lover to a park and get your toes in the grass and make sure to play. You know, there's times when you just, ideas are, you've got to pour cold water on their head in the shower when they're least expecting it. It is doing all the little things of fun and play, that perhaps going back for some of you to that time when you played, and now you're the old married couple and you have stopped playing. Start playing again. That's the message I'm also receiving. Going back to that youth, of that energy of how you once played in the little things. Maybe it is bringing flowers to your person. Perhaps it's looking and at everything that you've created and analyzing and assessing what has either been lost or can be added to bring anew. So don't ever stop reaching for the stars. Don't ever stop working on creating more with you and your partner. Don't ever stop dating each other. It is all those things, and it evolves. Everything evolves in time. But the Wheel of Fortune here, as far as that, this is a success. And even if you're struggling right now with feeling, that's where I feel like keeping the faith is here. So whoever is this energy of reversed, energy of moving into those calmer waters, keep the faith. Start adding humor. Start seeing how you can implement romantic gestures. And I'm not talking about like huge gestures. My man will make me coffee in the morning, and we do that for each other. We take turns pouring, and if he's busy, then I bring him his coffee, just how he likes it, or he does for me. And it's so endearing. It's sometimes those quiet moments, just sitting next to each other and without anything to say. And then it is the silly moments of laughing together, and then taking the time to be romantic and spend that time with each other romantically and connecting your bodies, and that, or little kisses, forehead kisses. Oh my gosh, forehead kisses are the absolute best. And because it is so much more than it is endearing. Yes, especially if you've had a very sexual experience, and then all of a sudden at the very end there's this beautiful forehead kiss of tenderness and connection, and I see you, and honoring each other. So all those little things will be recognized, especially from your goddess. That is something that the goddess must have, is recognition, honor. I see you. That's intimacy. Into me you see. And so with all of this energy, and that King of Pentacles, like masculine energy for the 30% of my viewers that are identify as male, that energy of masculine knowing the little things, the tender things, the laughing, the humor, the small gestures of love, whether it be a flower, a picked flower, it doesn't matter. Like, all those little things matter. And I know that through being a goddess myself, what gestures in my life, through my life, have meant the most. It's the accumulation of all of the little things and the consistency of them. Goddesses love consistency. So even you, with your inner goddess being male, your goddess within wants to be recognized, and she wants consistency. So to get this upright, because I'm gonna turn this upright, that's where you're headed, is into those waters. And we have to tap in to those emotions in order to feel them and connect and to reach into that intimacy with one another. And there's a lot of water here. And perhaps this is where this energy comes with the Eight of Swords, is that she's blindfolded, she's bound, but her feet are touching into water. That's emotion. And so perhaps what could be holding some of you back is being vulnerable in that. Maybe perhaps if there has been some distance and not traveling together. See this wing in reversed, and they're in the boat together. Perhaps we haven't been honest with each other with how we feel or where we're at. The disconnect that perhaps could have happened because of being busy, life, getting in the way, us allowing it and not connecting or having a date night. There could be those things getting in our way, and so now we feel kind of tied, that we're feeling frustrated and alone, or fear that we're drifting apart. So reconnect with your person, find humor. If this is a new relationship, if this is that thing that you were friends and now you're going, oh my gosh, you know when you feel those heartstrings pull and you're like, I just saw them in a different light, and perhaps. So let's read the goddess's insight and wisdom on their joining us today, and whoever this was for. And in some ways I feel like it's for everyone. With love, with whether you're single or whether you're in relationship or you've been in relationship for many years, these are absolutely essential energies that we must tap into for the flourishing of our relationships. And let's go ahead and read Uzumi, because connection, I mean, David Snarch says in his book, Secrets to a Passionate Marriage, that relationships are people growing machines. And that book is actually same thing, I feel like, with this reading. Whether you want to be in a relationship or you are in a relationship, that you've got to know these things so that you can do it better the next time or while you're in it. These are all tools. All right, her empowerment message is, when the Japanese goddess of laughter and myrrh, Uzumi, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptional healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, giving a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious and your dreams and desires are too, but the joyful goddess Uzumi reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. The alignment message is, have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person? and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief. Well, the laughing goddess Izumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like child today. Finger paint. Call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Izumi reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. All right, and then Aphrodite. 2. Romantic love. Let's see what her message is in partnership with Izumi. Empowerment message from the Greek goddess of romantic love. Aphrodite represents a state of ecstatic being that she now invites you to cultivate within. You can experience the world as a sensual, expressive, creative being if you allow yourself the freedom to explore what that means to you. Perhaps this is a portent of a new patterning or a deepening of one you already have. Or perhaps this is time for you to claim this aspect of your nature, which may have lain dormant a while. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life now and choose to look for the essence and expression of love all around you. By doing so, love will increase tenfold, and you will see evidence of it everywhere you turn. This is your sacred task when Aphrodite chooses to aid and empower you. Your alignment message is: the task is to stay present, release judgment, and see the treasure of what lies in front of you. You may discover something painful is actually a beautiful gift. Indeed, it could be exactly what you need to release old patterns that no longer serve you. Be careful of the addictive quality of longing, yearning for elusive love, and fixation on desired outcomes. This only comes more and creates the energy of unmet desire, and you may find yourself unable to discern what is true. Release expectations and attachments and simply see what arises. Remain aware and accountable for your side of things. Make amends if you need to, and trust that all is well. Even your partnership with the universe may need refining as you let go of your need to have things your way. Call on the goddess Aphrodite to lead you to a healthier, more satisfying experience. I love this. There's just so much in here for everyone, no matter if you're in relationship, you want to be in relationship. It is a reflection of your love for yourself, for your love for your either soon-to-be partner or your partner. Stay in the moment. You know, I say over and over that love only grows in the moment. It does not grow in the past or the future. It's right here. So take some time and really look at your life and see where there has been those spots where there's been just disconnect, maybe from disconnect from yourself. And it's really hard to give. You cannot give from an empty cup. And so we must fill our cups first and then roll it out to the people that are in our lives and that matter. And sometimes we have to assist each other in filling those cups, yes. But if we are feeling in a state where we are empty, we must do the work. And sometimes it's just going into laughter, being in the moment, taking a step back, taking a day off, and filling your cup, taking some time to yourself so that you may, if you are in partnership, be able to be ready and fulfill each other and top each other off. My man always says that we are ice cream, personally, individually. What we add to each other is the toppings. He is my whipped cream, he is my cherry, he is my nuts, he is my chocolate syrup, he is all the things, but I am always ice cream. I'm always the base of something yummy. He is the adding, I am the adding to his. So in relationships, we are not to make each other happy, but we do have a part in influencing happiness. But it does start with us. And so I'm very excited to say keep the faith for those that perhaps may feel alone, either being alone or they're in relationship. Do the work. Relationships require work. They don't just happen. We have to create the relationships we want. So let's do keep the faith and see what messages are in here for you. Right here. 55, which of course is transformative. Very transformative. And then it adds also to a 10. So endings and beginnings. So perhaps we need to end an old way of being and create something new. Some of the changes you've experienced have been challenging, and this card urges you to keep the faith in divine intervention and positive outcomes. After all, lapsing into pessimism won't help the situation. Faith can come in many forms, such as reconnecting with God through prayer, or the goddess, and reviewing all the times when everything worked out for the best. Faith is in an inner knowing that your experiences are purposeful and that you'll have a happy ending, which is true. Additional meetings: spiritual or religious study, a spiritual or religious community, prayer vigil, optimism, hope, and a positive outlook. So what I would say is, especially with this energy, when I hear religious study or God or goddess work, sometimes it is tapping into reminding ourselves of who we really are and knowing who we really are, and having faith that it all will work out and that you are getting the messages for what is missing. Make sure to ask and you shall receive. Whenever we ask, whenever we give acknowledgement to our goddess and God and guides and all of our aspects that are supporting us in our universe, when we ask, we receive. When we give permission, they intervene into our lives. So, and I am here in partnership with you for you to create the life that you truly desire and deserve in life. My humidifier is speaking to me now with the asking of more water. So, see, you ask and you shall receive, and my humidifier gets what it wants. Have a beautiful and lovely day. I hope that this serves you in all the beautiful ways. I appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe and comment. I'm loving all of the shared comments, as well as Mr. Ropes. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.